What's up, YouTube? Continuing our theme team check-in, finishing up in an NFC conference with the NFC South. Starting with the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta's a really interesting franchise as they've had some recent success the last few years. No Super Bowl championship, but they've had some deep runs, so they should get some players. Also, they've had some pretty good guys coming in and out of this franchise. So hopefully, this team isn't that far off of competing as a strict theme team. But let's go ahead and look right at it. On offense, at left tackle, 84 overall, Jake Matthews, a former first-round pick. Back to 70 overall, Richard Leonard. Left guard, 72 overall, Jalen Mayfield, who was also, I think, a former second-round pick. Not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. Backed up, 71 overall, Justin Schaefer. Center, 75 overall, Matthew Hennessy, one of my favorite names. Back up, 70 overall, Drew Dalman. At right guard, 85 overall, Chris Lindstrom, who you'll also see in the video for the Chargers. His brother, fun fact, plays for Dallas Cowboys. He's on the practice squad right now. Fun fact. Back up, 70 overall, Kobe Gossett. At right tackle, a guy who they just newly announced and dropped. A guy many in the community did not want on this comp pass because, honestly, put skill positions only on that. I'm not going to lie to you. I run a Vikings team, and I was even outraged about it. They already have, 2 right tackles? 84 overall? Just frustrating there. But you have 89 overall at Tom Compton. You have 73 overall former first-round pick Caleb McGarry. Moving over to tight end. At tight end, 9 overall, the great Tony Gonzalez. Top 5, dead or alive. Backed up by a young guy who is taking the league over it a little bit. His stats are not very good. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what's happening down in Atlanta. The last 2 seasons he's been in the league, Kyle Pitts has just not had the productivity because the offense in Atlanta is just so bad. I don't know what's going to happen to him long term, but coming out of college, he was touted as one of the best tight ends to ever come out. Hopefully, he's able to reach that potential. If not, be a huge blunder by Atlanta. I don't understand it, but he's 85 overall. You have 72 overall, Anthony Ferguson. Moving down to quarterback and skill positions. Wide receiver 1. The guy's going to go down in history as one of the best wide receivers ever to play the game. You also see him on the Bucs team. 87 overall, Julio Jones. He'll also be in the Titans video. Right about that. He did spend, I think, 2 years there. Brief, injury filled, but I digress. Wide receiver 2. The first round pick, he's overall Drake London, who coming off a really good game last Sunday. I was impressed with him. Wide receiver 3, 76 overall, Brian Edwards. In my video for the Falcons, I call him Braylon Edwards. I don't know where that comes from. I really have no clue. Wide receiver 4, 76 overall, Auden Tate. Wide receiver 5, 74 overall, Demir Bird. Moving over to running back. At running back, 88 overall, Cordero Patterson, part of the Guardian. Promotion once again. He's a really smooth runner. I like him. He has pretty decent size as well, so you can throw high balls to him, even though he's technically a running back. He's 6'1", so you can still throw him jump balls, If you know, you know. Then you have 85 overall Mike Davis, who y'all seen a video for the Baltimore Ravens. Then you have 84 overall Tevin Coleman, who y'all seen a video for the Baltimore Ravens, as well as the New York Jets. Moving over to quarterback. Ooh, boy, they done it. They dropped him. This man makes my life a living hell every single year. But now they don't have escape artists in this game. I'm willing to take my chances against him. Last year with escape artist Michael Vick was a menace. He just outreigned everything. This year, the way the pass rush works and keep no longer having escape artists, I'm really interested to see how he works. But at quarterback, 90 overall, Michael Vick. You'll also see in the video for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the New York Jets, and I believe there's one more team I'm missing here. Did you play for any of the teams? Dang, why am I drawing a blank for it? I'm not sure if he'll be on any more teams, but those are the 3 that I know. The 87 overall, Marcus Mariota, who's seen a video for the Tennessee Titans, as well as the Raiders. Over at fullback, 80 overall, Keith Smith, who you saw in the video for Dallas Cowboys. You also see him in the video for the Raiders. Moving over to defense, starting at safeties and linebackers. Before we start on defense, before the lights start ringing that bell, man, got plenty coming out. You don't want to miss. I promise you, man. Got plenty of it coming. At free safety, 75 overall, Richie Grant, a former second-round pick in his second year. Hopefully, he's able to take that stride and help elevate that Atlanta defense. They definitely need it. Backed up with 75 overall, Eric Harris. Strong safety, 87 overall, Keanu O'Neal, who you all seen in the video for the Dallas Cowboys. And that's pretty much it for him. Then they have former first-round pick who pretty much washed out of Tampa Bay, as well as who washed out in Detroit, 84 overall, Tease Tabor. I'm a Florida fan as well, and he had so much high promise coming out of Florida. I don't know what happened to him, but since he's found his place down over in Atlanta, hopefully he's able to stick and his career is able to take off now. Hopefully. No promises. I'm going to go to linebacker. I read outside linebacker, 90 overall Clay Matthews. Not the guy you're thinking of that you grew up watching, but, you know, you get the gist of it. His dad. You have 74 overall Lorenzo Carter. Left outside linebacker, 74 overall Arnold. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. But I do know that he went to Penn State and he is a dog. Back to 72 overall. I can't pronounce his last name either. Or that first name. We're in shambles, boys. We are in shambles. I'm sorry to say that. And then linebacker, though, 87 overall, Devontae Campbell. Back to 87 overall, Fosi. What? And I can't pronounce his last name. Wow. I just had like a serious moment of punch my monitor. That's what really popped into my head. But you have 85 overall, Deion Jones. Finished off with 82 overall, Michael Walker. Holy. Fosi. Cologne? I can't pronounce that name. I tried just now. Does not sound good. But let's move on down to defensive line and cornerbacks. Cornerback 187 overall, Casey Hayward, who you're all seeing the video for the, I believe, the Raiders and the Chargers. The cornerback 287 overall, Jaquez Denard, a former first-round pick or second-round pick from the Cincinnati Bengals. So obviously he'll be seen in that video as well as the 49ers, as you can see in his jersey art. Cornerback 385 overall, former first-round pick, A.J. Terrell. At the time when he was drafted, he was ahead of CeeDee Lamb by one pick. Many thought, oh my goodness, how could they allow Dallas to get CeeDee Lamb and not take CeeDee Lamb? I'm not going to say it was a terrible decision because A.J. Terrell has turned out to be one of the best corners in the league. He doesn't have the flashy stats as some other people in his draft class. If you know, you know. But his impact on that field is second to none. He has really come into his own as a second-year pro, and it's really, I think, second or third-year pro, sorry. And he's really fun and nice to watch, as his play style is really predicated on him being in the right position at the right time, so you never know what's going to happen each time he's there. I love watching him, so love to see it. Cornerback 460 overall, Isaiah Oliver. Cornerback 562 overall, Kendall Sheffield. Moving on to defensive line. At right end, 91 overall, Dwight Freeney, the legend. We all seen the video for the Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. He went through a little bit of a phase towards the end of his career where he was ring hunting. I wish more people did that. No offense to people who don't do it, but I feel like that was so smart of him. He still felt like he had some juice, so he took the last 4 years of his career, sorry about that, and he just really went into ring hunt mode, and he was able to get to a championship, I think, with the Seattle Seahawks. I'm not sure about that one, I think, but probably not. He got to the championship game with the Falcons, actually. But, I wish more vets and people did that instead of chasing the bag late in their career, honestly, but can't fault people for trying to get that money. Never could. Then you have the always impressive Grady Jarrett at 87 overall. This man is a dominant force. He doesn't get talked about enough because Aaron Donald sets the standard so high that not many can keep up with him. Grady Jarrett isn't that far behind Aaron Donald. It's a gap, but it ain't that big. Grady Jarrett is a dominant force. If you don't know the name, you better learn it. Left at 72 overall, John Kaminsky. You have 72 overall, Marlon Davidson. At D-tackle, 71 overall, and Anthony Rush. D 71 overall, Nick Thurman. Defensive tackle position is bad. Oh man. So I'm gonna get my thoughts on this team real quick. So Atlanta's had a lot of players come through here, good and bad, obviously. Defensive tackle wise, they need a lot of help there. Cornerback, you guys have someone to look forward to, and Deion Sanders, obviously, he's always dropped in this game. Also, there's a Michael Vick cornerback possibly coming. So your cornerback situation is gonna be fine. Another area I worry about is obviously gonna be your safety position. One of your safety positions is really weak, but you could always flip one of your cornerbacks up there. Do a little bit of a flex is possible. So there's hope there. Let's move on down to kickers and kick returners, and I'll give my thoughts on how I would run the nickel package, my power back, and my third down back as well. All right, let's get into special teams. So at punter, you have 87 overall. 82 overall. Thomas Moore said, I'm sorry about that. I got ahead of myself. Kicker, you have 83 overall. Matt Prater, who will also be a kickoff specialist. Punt returner and kick returner will be Drake London, because obviously fastest guy on the team. Why not put him back there? What could possibly go wrong? Let's move on down to nickel package and power back and third down back situation. So for your third down back, it's going to be Cordell Patterson, obviously. He's one of the better catching backs out of the backfield in real life and in Madden. Power back's going to be Mike Davis. Slot wide receiver, you can't see him right now, will be Brian Edwards. Slot corner, 85 overall, AJ Terrell. Red end and nickel package will be Clay Matthews. D tackle will be 87 overall, Grady Jarrett. Other DN will be 91 overall, Dwight Freeney. Linebackers are interesting though, because I put Campbell there, and also my mind I put Tease Tabor. Tabor is a low overall, 84, but he's only there because he gets better animation. Like honestly, like safeties still get better animations than linebackers to this very day. So you got to have at least one out there with your linebacker if you're going to play a linebacker, or have Lurko on your linebacker. That's just the way that I was taught. That's the way I play it. If you played any other way, let me know down in the comment section. I'm open to any criticism or any improvements. Oh man, that's when they come out you don't want to miss. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.